Paula, Robin, Roxanne Wooten.
Here.
Sorry, who just answered?
Robinson.
All right. Ms. You're both on WebEx.
Yes.
I'm going to start with the plaintiff. You ready for a hearing?
Yeah, unfortunately, I have COVID as of 3 days ago. I tested positive. I would have been in there since it was marked last for both of us. So I would like to have a continuance just to reschedule
Well, I'm
and
going to
come in
flag
person.
that for a motion to continue. No guarantee it will be granted. No guarantee it will be denied unless Ms. Fix is consenting to it. Ms. Fix, are you consenting to a continuance?
I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
All right, well, just sit tight. Y'all, when I get done checking people in, I'll come back and listen to the motion to continue and decide what we're going to do, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, Paula and Robin, I'm going to hear that motion to continue. Both parties are on WebEx. This is 23 CBD 19546. Folks, give me a moment to pull up that case file.
Thank you.
Okay.
What the history has been.
No problem.
So Ms. Fix, you understand if I were to deny the motion, that Ms. Gonzalez could just take a dismissal and refile. Do you understand that?
No, not quite, Your Honor.
So unless she has filed in this situation.
Your Honor,
Right.
I have no problem doing it from WebEx. I just have COVID. That's the problem.
I'm not doing it.
I'm
not
contagious.
Ma'am, if
Yes.
this was not scheduled for a WebEx hearing, I'm not hearing it via WebEx. I don't know if Judge Young will or not, but I don't do that unless it's scheduled for WebEx because you all don't have your documents in any pictures, text messages, anything physical that you need me to look at. Please folks be quiet when I'm talking. It's very difficult on WebEx.
Okay.
Both of you muted until I come back and look at you all and get you back on my screen. I'm just reading the history right now. This does say defendant wants to request a remote hearing. Defendant was advised to be in court at the next hearing or submit a formal request for a remote hearing so documents can be exchanged in advance. Well, Judge Walzick and I always knew we thought alike, but I just read her order and she's explained exactly why we need to do WebEx hearings scheduled in advance. Ms. Fix, did you file anything requesting a remote hearing?
Yes, I did. And I was told in order for a remote hearing that I had to be incarcerated. Now, this is what Wake County.
Wait. When you say I was told, the judge didn't tell you that.
Yes, it was.
When you have a judge telling you something and someone not a judge telling you something else, who do you think you should believe?
You. But you were the last judge. You were the judge.
I wasn't, but I love being compared to someone who's like 14 years younger than I am. When you were, it was Judge Walton you left. Okay?
Okay.
Now, you said that you tried to file a request. I'm looking at documents to see if you did file a motion for a return for a remote hearing. I don't see it out there.
Yes. And then after they told me what they had to say, then.
And who is they?
The people at Wake County, the clerks I was talking to.
Where were you talking to them? On the first floor or on the fifth floor?
It was the first floor, and then they put me to and then they put me to several different, and I spoke to several different people as well. And then they took
what the information you either received or understood is wrong. Walzick was right. She told you to file a motion requesting a remote hearing. I don't see that you didn't file it, but we're back here on the request for a continuance, which would give you time to file your motion for a remote hearing.
So how would I? How would I go about doing that? Because
Ma'am, I'm not done talking yet, okay?
okay,
I'm going to ask you to mute till I
okay,
specifically call your name, okay? So, there is a resource center here in the courthouse that you could, if you would come down to the courthouse, be able to do, but I don't know where you live logistically. That may not be an option. Do not talk until I tell you you can talk. Stay muted until I tell you you can unmute. Thank you. That's an option. But knowing this, and Miss, what proof do you have that you're sick other than me hearing you? Do you have,
I
did
have,
you go see a doctor?
yes, I have 2 COVID tests that are positive.
Well, I get that,
I'm
but my
on,
question is, did you go see a
I
doctor?
did, and
Okay,
I'm
when
on
did you go see the
antivirals. I was seen by my doctor last night, no, 2 nights ago, and I was prescribed an antiviral.
what are you prescribed, if you don't mind?
Yeah, let me get the stupid medication. Sorry. This thing
Now,
has
they
been
may
the
ask me
worst.
that just to confirm that you did go see a doctor.
Paxlovid.
Okay.
It's a
Miss Fix,
5-day
I know,
pack.
okay, Ms. Fix, I know you don't want me to continue it, but I have a trip coming up this month, and there are people in my courtroom that are here because they have to be their litigants and people in my courtroom that I work with that I value dearly, and I don't want to expose them to anything that unnecessary. So I am going to continue it.
I appreciate
I'll
that, Your Honor.
continue it. It's a hearing only, so we're going to continue it far enough out that will allow Ms. Fix time to actually file the paperwork timely and in accordance with our various local rules to
Thank
request
you.
remote hearing if that's what she still wants to do.